Here are 13 signs that indicate you're in a toxic relationship, and this applies to both women and men. Number 1. Your partner threatens you, for example, by saying they'll cheat on you, ruin your life, take your children away, or even that they'll hurt themselves. If your partner threatens you in any way to force you to behave a certain way, that's the first toxic sign. Number 2. You argue very often. Arguments can break out over the smallest things for no real reason, even over completely normal matters. That's why you feel like you have to walk on eggshells around your partner, just to avoid making them angry or triggering another outburst, so another fight doesn't break out. The worst is when you have to hide completely normal things. For example, who you're texting with, what you really think, what's going on in your life, because you're afraid it might somehow annoy your partner. 3. Sometimes your partner deliberately tries to upset you or hurt your feelings for no real reason, simply because they're in a bad mood. They might throw insults at you, target your insecurities that they know you have, or use some weakness you confided in them about as a weapon against you during an argument. This is clearly toxic behavior. 4. Your partner tries to isolate you from other people. They discourage you or even forbid you from meeting with your family or friends, or they get offended whenever you want to spend time without them. 5. Your partner laughs at you in front of other people or talks badly about you behind your back. The truth is, we're in a relationship to be a team, so you have support in the other person. But this point violates the integrity of your relationship. Instead of having someone on your side, you have someone against you, and that's a really strong sign of toxicity. 6. Your partner is pathologically jealous and keeps track of what you do every day. Where you are, maybe even your location. They go through your phone when you're not around, check your messages, and constantly ask who you're texting. They don't give you a shred of privacy. It's not about having secrets from your partner or flirting with other people on the side, but this kind of behavior that seriously invades your privacy is unfortunately also a sign of a toxic relationship. 7. Your partner doesn't respect boundaries. Whenever you say no about anything, your partner either ignores it, mocks you, or gets offended. They try to blackmail you, force you to push past your limits, and give up your boundaries. And this can basically apply to anything. 8. Your partner very often looks for someone to blame when something goes wrong. They easily put the blame on you, and at the same time never admit to their own mistakes. You rarely hear the word sorry from them unless your relationship is on the verge of breaking up. Then and only then will they graciously apologize. If you recognize this in your own relationship, it's also a sign of a toxic relationship. 9. You've caught your partner lying multiple times. And I'm not talking about little white lies here. Not just something like, you look nice today, but lies both big and small about important things as well as trivial ones. You feel like basically you can't trust this person. 10. You feel used in this relationship because your partner demands a lot from you. They demand money, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, but don't give much in return themselves. 11. Your partner tries to train and punish you whenever you do something they don't like. And I'm not talking about a situation where they just felt hurt and decided to withdraw for a while. They don't want intimacy, they don't want sex, and now they're punishing you with silence. I'm talking about a calculated action where it's obvious they're not actually hurt, but still want to make you feel bad on purpose. They deliberately want to hurt you because you didn't agree to something that was important to them. 12. You feel like you absolutely can't count on your partner when it comes to important or even less important matters. Your partner has broken their promises to you many times, and for example, when they promise to pick you up from the train station after you return from a long trip, you know there's only about a 10% chance it will actually happen. And there's a much higher chance that they'll forget or deliberately not show up, just to show you who's really in charge here. 13. You feel relieved when that person isn't around you, when you're alone, not because you need space, but because only when your partner isn't around do you feel at ease and can finally breathe. If only 1 or 2 points from this list apply to your relationship, you probably don't have anything to worry about. However, if most of these points apply to your relationship, unfortunately, you need to get out of it as soon as possible. The more points from this list apply to your relationship, the more seriously you should consider whether it might be worth ending it.